court ruling that does impact our congressional districts here in the Valley.
Plus, the latest out of D.C., the Jeffrey Epstein bill passed the Senate about 30 minutes ago. The next steps to get the documents released.
And an alert for parents, especially those of you with babies. Whooping cough cases have exploded statewide. A closer look at the increase here locally.
Also ahead, working to help birds in Brownsville, the work being done to the historic Palo Alto battlefield.
It's cloudy in the valley today, but still warm. We'll look at the maps and see if we can find cooler, wetter weather anywhere nearby with your updated forecast. This Channel 5 News at 5 begins right now.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News at 5.
First at 5, Austin and Washington reacting after an appeals court blocks our state's new redistricting map. This is not a done deal yet. Republicans are now vowing to take it to the Supreme Court. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Christine Galvan.
And I'm Javier Guerra. The judge's decision comes right after civil rights groups sued over the new map, which does change the Valley's congressional districts. Now, critics argued the changes will make 2 of the 3 congressional districts here in the Valley harder for Democrats to win. In a statement, the governor says the maps were redrawn to better reflect conservative voting preferences. A bill to release the Jeffrey Epstein files is now headed to the president. The Senate just agreed to pass this about 30 minutes ago. The House voted the same way earlier today. All of our local lawmakers voted to make the files public. Only one of the 428 House members voted against that. Louisiana Republican Clay Higgins voted no. On social media, he said he voted no because the release would hurt innocent people. Ahead of the House vote, Epstein survivors took to the steps of Capitol Hill.
This was me at 14 years old. I was hopeful for life and what the future had held for me. He stole a lot from me.
Together, today, survivors begin our own fight, the survivor revolution.
So now that bill just needs the president's signature, and he has already said he plans to sign it.
New at 5, whooping cough cases are up in Texas. That's according to state health officials. As you see here, the Valley is seeing that rise firsthand. Now check out these numbers. Now in Cameron County, as you can see here today, there are about 74 cases. There were only 25 cases in the county last year. As of today, Hidalgo County has 151 cases in 2024. Look at that number. That number is 34. Whooping cough may seem similar to a common cold. It starts off with mild respiratory symptoms, but progresses to severe coughing fits that can last several minutes. The illness is highly contagious.
Mostly it's droplet spread. It's vaccine preventable, but the vaccination starts at 6 months. So newborns, infants up to 6 months have no protection.
Health officials say vaccination rates remain low, a major factor in the rising cases.
This guy is accused of sexually abusing a child younger than 14, and McAllen police are trying to track him down. His name is William Fernandez. He is 40 years old right now. Police say they got a report against him last Thursday, but they believe the abuse started 5 years ago and continued until present time. If you know where to find Fernandez, McAllen police want to hear from you.
Well, there's a new ordinance in Progreso banning gun owners from shooting their gun within city limits. It was approved by city commissioners last night. We spoke to the mayor about the reason for the new rule. He told us the reason it was to put on the books because of an increase in reports about guns being fired. We asked police for specific numbers. We haven't heard back just yet, but we're told.
One of the ways we're going to start implementing this is with our police departments. They're going to be the main enforcers for this ordinance. Our neighbors are going to be able to report, right? So if somebody sees something, they'll be able to recall it, report it.
Now, the mayor says there are exceptions to the rule. That includes self-defense. Progreso police have more officers on patrol right now. They used to have only 1 on patrol at all times. Now the department has between 2 to 3 officers patrolling.
Hot and hazy on this Tuesday afternoon in Deep South Texas. That is the view outside our Weslaco studio.
Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. And Tim, what can we expect into the evening hours?
Still warm, still humid. Not much change this evening or the next few days, really. Maybe an isolated shower later in the week. We'll talk about that later on. That is that view from Sky 5 here in Weslaco right now. Yes, some haze on the horizon. It almost looks like it ought to rain. Kind of looks like wintertime out there, doesn't it? But it's still in the 80s all across the valley. 86 in McAllen. That's the warm end of things. Some 84s, 83, 82 when you get to Harlingen. And that's the case all across the valley. No real changes there. We move to the coast, and you can see the haze there as well. Beach relatively quiet today. The next few days look a lot like today. Very warm, very humid for this time of year. A little bit of a breeze, but by late Thursday into Friday, slight chance for a shower works its way into the forecast. We'll look at that and have an update for you in just a few minutes.
A new effort underway to help wildlife, especially birds in Brownsville.
And it is happening at the historic Battlefield Trail. Karen Lucero is live on location with the details. Karen.
Christine, Javier, right next to me is this area that the city of Brownsville recently cleared out its vegetation. That's because there was invasive plants and trees. Now, I want my photographer Ram to pan to this side across the trail. This is what they're targeting. This is the Brazilian pepper tree. The Parks and Rec director told me these invasive plants push out native plants and kill them. They also say the invasive trees don't provide quality life or habitat for local wildlife. Crews began removing 5 Brazilian pepper trees last week. Their plan is to inspect all 37 miles of trails and parks across Brownsville to check for these invasive trees.
Right now we're working with our city forester to be strategic, and we're trying to look at areas that will really make a positive impact to our ecosystem. All of our replanting is going to be with native trees to make sure that we're strengthening our ecosystem and are providing for our wildlife.
The Parks and Rec director tells me the replanting should begin within the next week or so. We're told trail use won't be affected. We did speak with one local who uses these trails, why they're happy about the project, coming up at 6. Live in Brownsville, Karen Lucero, Channel 5 News.
Now, First Warn 5 traffic.
Hey Valley, happy Tuesday. So we don't have any accidents to report at this time, but just very minor slowdowns overall in different spots in the valley, especially on Interstate 2 within San Juan and Far and McAllen. So the usual spots that we see those slowdowns as we get closer to rush hour. But here's a closer look at one of our TxDOT cams overlooking Interstate 2 and Victoria Street. Traffic has picked up, but it's just a steady flow. We're not really seeing all that much congestion as of right now, and those drive times are right around average for this time as well. So from Edinburgh to McAllen, it's an 18-minute commute. Rio Grande City to McAllen, 48, and from South Padre Island to McAllen, about 77. However, we do have some nightly closures that we want to tell you guys about. So the first one's going to be in Weslaco, and that's going to happen just because of roadway and railroad crossing pavement repairs. That's going to be between Interstate 2, eastbound frontage road, and US 83, and the detour is going to happen within Texas Boulevard in Weslaco or Mile 2 West Road in Mercedes. So that's going to continue all the way until November 26. So again, if you do have that route, make sure that you are planning accordingly. Give yourself some extra time before heading out the door, and that's going to be 8 p.m. until 6 a.m. Every night. So again, if you have that detour, give yourself some extra time before getting out the door. But if you see any accidents during this time, go ahead and report it to us. Give us a call at 956-968-5555.
Next at 5, the new information on the bridge collapse in Baltimore. What investigators say could have caused a cargo ship to crash into the bridge.
And the president hosts Saudi Arabia's crown prince as their investment nears $1 trillion. The pushback from critics.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Christine Galvan, Javier Guerra, First Warn 5 Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. This is Channel 5 News at 5. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
When cravings hit, we hit back with the new jalapeno bites at Stars. Delicious fried jalapeno slices. Crispy, hot, bold, and perfect for dipping. Wrecked by cravings? Try the new Jalapeno Bites, only at Stars, the ultimate drive-in.
We're challenging the standard of what comes standard. With the next generation GMC Terrain Elevation. What we choose to challenge, we challenge completely. Get this low mileage lease on this 2026 GMC Terrain Elevation for around $279 per month. Plus, current eligible lessees get $1,000 additional lease cash.
Get Black Friday savings with the #1 team in Texas and drive a new 2026 Sierra with $13,000 off or $139 a month. That's right, $139 a month.
Come see us today. Burdog and Buick GMC, only in Edinburgh. Dolly guys.
There is only one Medicare Advantage plan offering $2,222 next year to help pay for your healthy food or utilities. If your current Medicare Advantage plan doesn't do this, call Prominence Medicare today. That $2,222 will make a difference. Do not miss out. It's easy to switch to Prominence Medicare Advantage. Find out how we power better health. Call 956-269-0248 right now.
My name is Jeff, and this is Bailey, my daughter. We drive Super Duties because we need them. We're pulling trailers around, hauling equipment, and with these trucks, we can depend on that.
I used it to pull my horses around the country and go to pro rodeos. I can trust this truck to keep us safe.
Ford is a very good match for Texas, hands down the best.
Through November 19th, active military veterans and first responders can drive Super Duty and receive $1,000 bonus cash.
Ford is the best in Texas.
It's Ready, Set, Ford at Bert Ogden Ford in Lyford. Come in now and get a 2026 Ford Explorer for $399 a month. That's right, $399 a month. Bert Ogden Ford in Lyford. We shop the competition so you don't have to. Dale guys.
Have you been hit by hunger? Order ahead with the Stars app or visit starsdriving.com to order online and send that hunger packet. T-boned by the munchies? Scan the QR code and download the Stars app right now. Only at Stars, the ultimate drive-in.
A misplaced wire label. That's what federal investigators say may have caused the collapse of a Baltimore bridge. 6 people died. All of them were working on the bridge when it happened last year. The collapse was caused by a container ship that hit the bridge after it lost power. The NTSB says a label was put in the wrong place on a single wire when the ship was built 10 years ago. They say that kept the wire from getting a good power connection.
This tragedy should have never occurred. Lives should have never been lost. As with all accidents that we investigate, this was preventable.
The ship's owners have agreed to cover the $102 million cost of the federal response to the bridge collapse. The bridge is still being rebuilt. It's expected to be complete in the year 2030. The cost is expected to be somewhere between $4 and $5 billion.
I want to thank you because you've agreed to invest $600 billion into the United States, and that means investments in plants, in companies, money on Wall Street, and what it really means for everybody that really counts is jobs, a lot of jobs.
President Trump welcomed the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia to the White House today. The two are scheduled to have dinner tonight with the First Lady, and we're also expecting more announcements tomorrow involving deals with the Saudis. Remember that $600 billion investment was originally announced in May.
I believe, Mr. President, today and tomorrow we're going to announce that we are going to increase that $600 billion to almost $1 trillion of investment, real investment and real opportunity by details in many areas.
The visit has been criticized by human rights activists and 9/11 families. Coming up, 4 McAllen ISD students are headed to the national stage. The young performers showcasing Valley talent.
Valley autumn at its finest today. Temperatures fall from the 80s into the 70s. That's about it. A few clouds will be around this evening, though. We'll update your forecast after the break.
Here's the play. Stanton Optical makes glasses in 30 minutes. Come on, turn! Michael, catch! I can see! You did it! I did it! 30-minute glasses? Now that's an easy play. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
So happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. and the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
During Chevy Red Tag, get 0% financing on this Silverado. That's over $7,800 total value. Plus, Texas residents get an additional $3,000 bonus cash.
Billy Kelly here, Fiesta Chevrolet, during our biggest sale of the year. Silverado truck, $13,000 off or $199 a month. That's right, $13,000 off or $199 a month. Fiesta Chevrolet, Dale Gas.
Healthcare costs are up 75% in the last 10 years. Now millions are losing coverage to pay for tax cuts for the wealthy, and monthly premiums could jump more than $1,000 in South Texas. Congressman Vicente Gonzalez is working to fix this, to extend tax credits, so families don't have to choose between going to the doctor and paying for groceries. Congressman Vicente Gonzalez has always had our back when it comes to lowering costs. Call Congressman Vicente Gonzalez. Tell him to keep fighting.
Richard Lipsy with Bird Ogden Harlingen Hyundai back again with another amazing offer. For only $349 a month, this Hyundai Santa Fe can be yours. That's right, just $349 a month lease. Only at Bird Ogden, only in Harlingen. Dale Gas.
Car crashes can leave you feeling overwhelmed and frustrated, but you can stand tall again with the law giant on your side. We handle serious injury cases and we win big. Call 956-9 today.
Hey everyone, I'm George Johnson with Bird Ogden Mission Kia, where our holiday savings are on now.
Lease a new Kia Sportage for just $229 a month, plus get the Kia 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
Only here at Bird Ogden Kia Mission, Dale Gas.
Stanton Optical believes eye care should be affordable. Right now, for only $135, you get 2 pairs of progressives, plus all this. All that costs over $200 everywhere else. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical, easy's our thing.
First Warn 5 weather is supported by DHR Health.
4 McAllen ISD students have qualified for a national vocal competition. McAllen High's Allison Contador and Isabel Garza Johnson will be competing, as well as Nikki Rose, Leanne Vela, and Travis Middle School's Joshua Gamez Cuellar.
The competition is the Mariachi Vargas Extravaganza. Students from 8 schools across the valley will also compete.
It's great that there's always a lot of, RGV Valley representation at these contests, at the Extravaganza, group competitions, vocal competitions, any type of mariachi competition the Valley always represents. So it feels really good that, that we can represent our culture as the Valley.
The 3-day competition begins December 4th in San Antonio.
We want to wish everyone the best of luck.
Now, First Warn 5 weather with Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith.
Hey folks, another very warm day across the valley for November. We're still running well above average. That's the view at the coast right now, and what a nice day it's been there. But there are some clouds, a little bit of haze out there as well. But a very quiet day for a walk on the beach. Things quiet as you would expect this time of year. That's the view inland right now. Still again some haze and clouds out there. Temperature 84. Southeast winds about 16, but the dew point is up. It's becoming more and more humid each day, and that will continue for a while yet. These are the current: 79 at the beach, 89 in Rio Grande City. Everybody else somewhere in between, and there's those dew points. We're all in the 70s now, except for Rio Grande City, 67. We'll put the 70s on the muggy meter, and that's what we see in July and August. We're really close to that. We're usually 76, 77 middle of the summer. We're 71, 72 now, so pretty close to what you experience in the summertime. And it's not going to change much. Yesterday we talked about maybe a little bit of a dip on Saturday. Looks like that's gone away. The latest runs of the model suggest that no, dry air is going to stay away. There's going to be a front nearby, but the dry air stays just to our north, even into early next week. Not a whole lot of change. High temperatures tomorrow back up to around 90 or so. So another day a lot like today. Cooler at the beach as always, 81 on the island, 83 in Port Isabel. The warm spot will be 95 tomorrow in Rio Grande City. So if we look at the next 3 days, our normal high is 79. We're going to be running right at 90. That'll tie a record if we get there tomorrow. 90 again Thursday and again on Friday. The records are all 90 plus, but we'll be in the vicinity still. Certainly well above normal for this time of year. And we're still looking at the slight chance for a shower, thunder shower from Thursday into Thursday night and Friday as an old front kind of stalls near the area. Front on the map now up north, southerly wind though keeps pushing warm, humid air across the state. Warm, humid air that's going to bring some pretty good rain to a lot of Texas as we go through this week. By Thursday, scattered showers and storms in the middle of Texas. By Friday, that front moves into South Texas, but probably stalls maybe in the ranch land, just on the northern edge of the valley. We'll be close enough Thursday Thursday night and Friday to maybe a trigger or a shower or thunder shower. The chance is small, but it's there. But the bigger rain certainly to the north. This is projected rain through Monday. And look at this, 4 to 5 inches from Dallas to Abilene back into parts of the hill country where they certainly need it. A little bit back in the watershed, but for us, a couple of drops, that's about it. So it's a small chance of rain for us this week. So tonight, partly cloudy, a little bit of a breeze, but not much. 74 for low. Then tomorrow, 90, partly cloudy skies. Not a clear blue sky. There will be clouds out there. That'll maybe keep temperatures down a degree or two, but still about 90 for a high. Here you go. Next 7 days, we keep temperatures in the 90s, upper 80s for the weekend. Isolated showers stay possible as that front kind of stalls near the area into next week. Tuesday, still mild. Long-range models hint at a front about Thanksgiving Day now that could cool things off significantly for the end of next week. We'll track that, talk more about that at 6 o'clock. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. We'll be back after the break.
Step into EV luxury now and set the standard in a new Cadillac Lyriq, now just $399 per month. This is where legends are made and what they drive. Bert Ogden Cadillac in Edinburgh.
Welcome to the Family Wellness Clinic at South Padre Island, your friendly healthcare hub for the whole family. It doesn't matter if you're young or young at heart. We treat you with the compassionate quality healthcare you deserve. We offer on-site labs and x-rays, so you can get back to enjoying the beach in no time. You can visit us at 3401 Padre Boulevard or call us to book your appointment today.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design.
Get 0.9% APR and no monthly payments until next year on these 2025 Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $3,000 allowance on Encore GX.
We're the McAfee Agency, and since 1935, we've helped businesses just like yours get the coverages they need. We're partners in our community. You've built your business. Now let us help you protect it. At the McAfee Agency, our mission is to help our clients find the right insurance coverage, specializing in all types of commercial insurance coverages and contract surety bonds. Call us today so we can tailor an insurance program that's right for you. We're the McAfee Agency. Always here, always growing, always accessible.
If you're not regularly treating your septic tank, you're risking a backup and significant repairs. Use Ridex once a month. Simply add and flush to reduce monthly waste buildup by up to 20% and help prevent backups. Try Ridex.
Get this exceptional lease offer on this 2026 Cadillac Lyriq. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Made in the 956 is supported by Bert Ogden Cadillac.
Get EV luxury with sophisticated style and take advantage of a $7,500 EV tax credit extended for a limited time. This is where legends are made and what they drive. Bert Ogden Cadillac in Edinburgh.
From pen to paper, this internationally recognized local author is helping put the Valley on the map.
That's right. Rosa Estela Mora is hoping to inspire the world with her books. She's this week's Made in the 956. Taking her experiences and putting them to paper.
To me, like having the opportunity to study abroad and speaking 4 different languages and meeting new people, I said, I need to share that in the story.
Rosa Estela Mora is a McAllen native whose love for writing began when she was in the 6th grade.
At that time, I discovered that I really enjoyed writing about different issues and topics.
Mora's art of writing led her to publish her first book in 2021. Becoming Sofia Bosco. It's a romance novel that shares Mora's experiences of travel, love, and self-discovery.
For me, it was just writing one book and that's it. But now when readers approached me and they told me they wanted to know more about the characters, I said, you know what? I need to write the sequel.
That is how the Sofia Bosco effect was created. Both books are available in Spanish and English. Some of Mora's novels have won awards. That includes the International Latino Book Awards and the International Impact Awards. Not only is Mora an author, but she's an international speaker and an educator that teaches French and Spanish at Valley View ISD.
Education for me means everything. I firmly believe that education enables us to appreciate the beauty of life.
She believes education can open doors to multiple opportunities and encourages her students to follow their dreams. She says she's proud to be from the Valley and even prouder to represent her area on the international stage.
Here in the Valley is the place where we have a lot of talent. Most of us, we speak Spanish and English, and we have this mix of cultures, and I think that makes us very unique.
If you're looking for a good read, you can look for her books at Barnes & Nobles. And in the future, you'll catch the third and final book of the trilogy on the shelves too.
We have so much to share with the rest of the world.
Rosa Estela Mora is made in the 956.
Throughout the year, we partner with multiple community organizations to do our part and help give back. That's the Subaru Love Promise. Visit us today and see how you too can help at Bird Ogden Subaru, Edinburgh.
They're dangerously out of control.
There has been left-wing violence. Some believe the heated political rhetoric is to blame.
Like Congressman Vicente Gonzalez said,
when you see Latinos for Trump, to me it is like seeing Jews for Hitler.
Vicente Gonzalez's language is dangerous.
You liken them to Jews for Hitler.
But his votes against funding law enforcement are worse. Tell Congressman Vicente Gonzalez to stop his dangerous rhetoric and stop voting against funding law enforcement before it gets worse.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Get 3.9% APR on 2025 GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. We are professional grade.
It's only a hike. It's only made possible by Spectrum Business connecting healthcare providers of all sizes. Like hospitals relying on the Spectrum Fiber broadband network with industry-leading reliability. Practices keeping patient data safe with advanced security. Pharmacies accessing records in the cloud without fail. It's tailored connectivity solutions built for life-changing moments. It's only a hike. It's only everything. Spectrum Business.
Hello, Rio Grande Valley. Juan Rodriguez here at Bird Ogden Nissan in McAllen, inviting everybody out this month of November. Guys, we've got amazing specials going on. $199 a month. That's right, you heard. $199 a month this month in November. Only here at Bird Ogden Nissan in McAllen. Dale gas.
I went in at 6 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon. I had a new smile, a new set of teeth, a new chance at life.
Give us a call to schedule your same-day transformation and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
Bird Ogden Chevrolet has new Silverados. Save $13,000 off or $199 a month. That's right, $13,000 off or $199 a month with over 200 Silverados to choose from at Bird Ogden Chevrolet in Mission.
Back now with a look at gas prices around the valley. Viewer Margie Cars found gas for $2.46 in Edinburgh on Trenton and McCall. Mark Wallace found gas for $2.43 in Weslaco on Texas and 18th.
And Robert Jurado found gas for $2.38 at the Circle K in Donna. Let's see if our in-house pump patrol team can beat that.
Hello everybody, this is news photographer Liliana Perez. Today I am in Olmito, right off the expressway near FM 1732, where you can find a gallon of gas for $2.53.
What is cracking, Valley? Photojournalist Alex here today in Weslaco. We're here on 1015 and frontage, looking at gas prices that are $2.43.
Hey Valley, this is news photographer Ramiro Castro Jr. Out here with my reporter Karen Lucero at this Stripes on Brownsville, in the corner of Paredes Lane and Price Road, where your gas is $2.53 a gallon.
The best price, $2.38 in Donna. Well, that's going to do it for us. We'll see you in just a bit.
Yep.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark Chevrolet.